Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609 at my home base in Central Texas near Kingsland, Texas. And this is another thrilling episode of Beer 30. Beautiful day, about 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Got a cold beer sitting here on the patio. There were some birds up there in that tree chirping. And what I thought we'd talk about today is doing what's right for yourself, mainly. And what does that mean? Well, I get letters and comments and stuff and emails saying that somehow I have helped people, and that's fine. Maybe I have. But basically, all I've done is just that little butterfly wing of a push, you know what I mean? All those thoughts were already in your mind, and you just needed a little push to get going. And so that's why you took up RVing or eating right or doing something. But most of us, I'd say all of us, there may be a few mental cases that don't, but we know what's right and what we need to do. I mean, if we need to lose a little weight, we know that you can't eat more and do it. For example, today, after I did the videos of the RVs, I went over to Whataburger and got me a regular Whataburger, single meat, no cheese, and an order of French fries. And I think that's about 1,200 calories all total. And that's a school bus. That noise you hear gets by here a little late because that one comes from Llano. We got buses in here from Llano and Burnet. But anyway, enough said about that. But we know what we need to do. And if I dusted off one of those thoughts you had from years ago and you put it into action, I don't take credit for it. You take credit for it. When you do something good, pat yourself on the back. He who patteth not his own back, his back will go unpatteth. And that is in Rusty's book. If it ends in ETH, it's probably good. Patteth, goodeth, iteth, meeth, youeth, and all that stuff. But it is a nice day here in Central Texas. Temperature right now is probably about 70, perfectly clear. Beer tastes pretty good this afternoon, and it's going to be a good beer 30 for me. They say one of these beers is like, I don't know, they say per 12-ounce can it's about 100 calories. Well, if I drink 4 of those a day, that's 400 calories. That's a hamburger, I guess. But be that as it may, we do know what to do. Most of us do. We do. Now, when we see people on TV doing obviously what is not right by anybody's standards, then we assume that there are a large number of people that are that way. That's not true. I promise you that's not the case. No, that's just that's what you call a hasty generalization. That's when they show a small crowd raising hell or whatever, and then you draw the conclusion that, well, that whole group or that whole area must be like that, and that's totally untrue. But what does that have to do with doing what's right and being good to yourself? Not a thing. But I don't care. I mean, I may not post this video anyway. I just thought I'd sit out here and do it because I couldn't think of anything else to do. But that's my Casita behind me. For those of you that don't know me, my name's Rusty 78609. I full-time RV, and that's my Casita 17-footer right there. It's a 2019 Casita Freedom Deluxe from Rice, Texas. That's where they manufacture them. That's the only place you can get them. They don't have dealerships, and I've never seen one at an RV show anywhere. You got to go to their website and order it and do the whole thing, and then go there and pick it up. It usually takes 3 or 4 months because they're pretty well sold out. They make 750 units a year, and that's it. They make three units a day, and with all their holidays that they take plus weekends, it ends up making 750 units a year. They make a 16-footer and a 17-footer, and but it's I enjoy it. I enjoy my home base here in Central Texas, obviously, too. It's, it's why I come here in the winter and stay. This has been a really mild winter in Texas. I don't know how it's been in your area, but here it's been pretty nice. And the only I was sitting there, I was going to write down some of the things that I had, that were kind of on my mind. And the only thing I got was the smartphone that I got was the Pixel 3a. It's getting to be a little irritating because, well, irritating only in the sense that I want it to function properly. That's all. I mean, I don't get any calls, so that's not an issue. As far as doing videos, I'm doing this on the LG G4, and it has a better video quality, or as good as the Pixel 3a. There may be some differences, but I certainly don't notice them. When you shoot them both on 720p, then they're about the same, and that's a $75 LG G4 versus a $400 Pixel 3a. And I thought I needed it. I just thought it would be neat. I thought it would be great because it's got a bigger screen, and I was thinking about, when I was traveling, if I was in a place where I couldn't get power, and I was boondocking, that I could watch YouTube videos on that bigger screen. And that's a minor issue. I mean, you can, whenever you, and everybody does this. I'm guilty. Everybody's guilty. There's something that we want but we don't need, and so we create all of these reasons why we should acquire it. You know what I mean? We actually build a case for acquiring it, even though it's all crap. We're we make up reasons. Like a new car. I mean, I went and I looked at a Ram pickup, a V8. I don't know why, but the reason was they had they still do, the 2019s were severely, discounted down to about 24,000. And, that's a good deal. You're getting a new vehicle with a new warranty and all that stuff. I guess it's good. I mean, but do I need it? No. Do I want it? Not really. I mean, it's just, you give a man time, like me, retired, and to sit around and think. And it never stops. It's not like you can unplug this brain up here and it just shuts down. Or if you could just shut down certain areas, maybe that would be good. But you wouldn't want to shut down your heart and your lungs by accident. So you'd have to be careful with that. And that's kind of the way a smartphone works in my mind. I mean, you go in and you change some settings, and the next thing it's not doing anything. So there's so much software in those things. But anyway, excuse me a second. I need to. My mouth gets dry. It's really low humidity here, and that's one of the reasons I have to drink beer in the evenings. Sitting here in Central Texas, 70 degrees on January the 24th at about 5 p.m. approximately, having a beer on the patio, no wind, perfectly clear skies, sun setting as usual in the east. For you smarties out there, you caught that, I'm sure. And the sun always rises in the west and sets in the east, for those of you that don't know any better. And and that's something amazing that I didn't learn till you got the winter solstice and the summer equinox, whatever you call it, the longest and shortest days of the year. But I never realized how far the sun moves from winter to summer. As far as direction, like right now it's setting in the southwest right in here, and in the summer it'll almost be setting in the northwest over here. I mean, it's about a 45 degree angle, or maybe more, that it moves. And so if you ever buy a home or looking at property and stuff, be sure you know which way the sun rises and sets. I've got mine, my set up here facing north and south. North is behind me, south's that way, east, of course, that way. And the reason that is because you get more of the winter sun when it's cool and less of the summer sun when it's hot, because the summer sun's setting over here, and I've got a cover over my RV, and it's also got a back on it, but it doesn't go all the way down. It leaves an opening of about 4 feet, and I did that so it could ventilate. And I know this has a lot to do with taking care of yourself and doing what's right. Oh, golly, guys. I got a lot of RV videos I did today and yesterday, and so we'll post those one day at a time. As far as taking a trip anywhere, I don't know, man. I'm getting older. I'm 74. I get contented and laid back, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I'll travel a little bit because I get the itch, and I'll probably go in April because I got to get the electric on out in Capitan, New Mexico. I've got a place there. It's similar to this, only it's not in the country. It's downtown. That's something. It's similar to this, only it's downtown. Does that make any sense? No. It's not similar to this. It's downtown. It's on 2nd Street in Capitan, New Mexico. But it's reasonably private and really quiet. And the reason I acquired that rather than something out in the country, because I looked at some places, is I wanted to be in town. I wanted to be in that small town where I could now ride my trike around, my electric 3-wheel trike, or walk around town. I can walk to the post office, and since you have property in town, you get a free P.O. box because they don't have carriers delivering mail in town. There goes the other school bus. But it's pretty quiet here, and is it as quiet there? Yeah, it is pretty much. It's okay. I mean, there's just not many people there. The population of Capitan, New Mexico is about 1,600, elevation 6,500. I don't know how I'm getting on all this crap, but anyway, it is a Friday night, guys. And believe it or not, Friday nights used to mean something to me, and it actually started on Wednesday night because we call that Hump Day. And you figured, well, you can go out on Wednesday night and party hardy, and then coast into Saturday or whatever, coast into the weekend. That's not really true. It's not. No, when you wake up hungover on Thursday morning and you got to go another couple of days, it doesn't get any better. Have I ever had hangovers? God, yes, man. Yeah, hell yeah. Has anybody? Well, not hard. Yeah, hell yeah. I've had some bad hangovers, of course. I'll tell you where I got the worst ones. I made some two reasons I got the worst hangovers. The 2 areas. One was one time I made some homemade Mustang grape wine. And it was good. I mean, it was damn good. I mean, it was rolling good, man. And I don't know how many gallons I made, several. I mean, I made a lot of it. And what I would do is I had it in gallon jugs, and so I would uncork it. Hell, sometimes in the evening or on a weekend, I would drink nearly half a gallon of that shit, man. And you talk about a hangover the next day, yo. The second time I got into a bad hangover was, and what does this have to do with the right thing? Well, I'm telling you the wrong things to do, and then you do the opposite. But I was a member of the, I can't remember what it's called now. It's the, I want to call it the Champagne Club or something like that in Houston. I got invited in and all that stuff. That was back when I was rolling good. And they had parties every now and then. And God, it was hell, man. But what they had these fountains in this large room, and you had, of course, this little champagne glass, and you could go by these fountains which were pumping out champagne, and you just put your glass up there and fill it up and tip it. Well, I tried to drink it like you drink beer. Doesn't work, guys. It doesn't work. It does not work. No, it doesn't. Champagne will get you. Wine, if you just drink a little bit, it's okay. But, if you try to drink a whole bottle, get ready. And, of course, I think I've tried everything. The one that was the worst one for me, and I don't know how I got on this, but I'm glad I did. It gives me something to talk about. But I got on Jack Daniels one time, and the reason I got onto it, I had a friend that drank Jack Daniels that used to drink beer, and he said, if you'll drink this stuff with water, he said, it's, you don't have a hangover hardly at all. You can drink a little bit of this, wake up the next day and feel fine. It doesn't bother you as much as beer. So I thought, well, hell, I'll try that. And I did, and it worked. If you don't drink too much Jack Daniels in water, yeah, sure it does. Well, gradually, Jack Daniels will crawl up there and kill you, I think. But it does taste good, boy. I'm telling you. Yeah, it is. It's not bad at all. Some people mix it with Sprite or other things. But, I just did the Jack and water, and not a whole lot of water. And I acquired a taste for that, and yeah, I'm glad I gave that up. I gave that up at about age 40, in that range. And good God, I'm glad I did, because it would have killed me. It would have killed me. Beer is bad enough. I drank a lot of beer. But, now I can't. I'm glad I can't drink much, because, 3 or 4 beers a day is good. Drink about 2 fingers of wine, maybe 3. have a little meal in the evening and go to sleep like a baby. I don't take any medication or any of that crap, as y'all know, and I'm glad I don't. But so as far as doing good and taking care of yourself and doing whatever the hell you want to do, guys, all I can tell you is you got one life, and you don't realize it till you get to be my age. When you're younger, in your 30s and 40s, you're bulletproof. Everything's going to go on forever. And then when you get to be my age and you look at the average lifespan of humans across the world or in your country or wherever, you'll see that the bell curve goes like this. You know what I mean? It goes like that, like a bell. And you know where you are in the bell curve. And right now I'm I don't know where I am exactly, but I know it ain't over here. And having said that, what does that mean? It means seize the day, carpe diem, Latin, seize the day, enjoy your life the best you can every day. And that's hard to do. Like I was sitting here before I started this video, and I was thinking about, what can I do to make my life more enjoyable? What could I do to make life more enjoyable for me? Because if I'm happy, then I can make others happy. And, I couldn't think of anything offhand, and even if I had a lot of money, I thought, well, why don't you go, travel, or, you can take a flight down to wherever, Cancun, Grand Cayman or somewhere, and, blow a few bucks. I have no desire to do that. I have no desire to get on an aircraft with some kind of new virus from China. Jesus Christ. I mean, there you are in that little capsule of an airplane, and you're crammed in there with 250 other people from all over the world. Hello, I mean, no, I don't think so. And then you got to go through airport security and all that crap. But anyway, I'll end the video here in a second. Anyway, guys, just wanted to share a little time with you on Friday evenings, beer 30 time. And I hope you enjoy your weekends coming up. Well, enjoy every day. The weekends are nice, and I know, if you're, hitting that bump and grind 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, or 12 hours a day Monday through Friday, whatever you're doing, or if you're in retail, weekends don't mean crap, and or if you're a truck driver, the weekend's just another day or whatever. But for those times that you have off, enjoy them. Plan ahead and have a little, do something that you think you'd enjoy, and keep it going. Keep the ball rolling. For me, I have to say, living in that little fiberglass egg there behind me, the Casita is, it's the best I've ever had. I mean, this is the best lifestyle I've ever lived right now, as a fact. I mean, even when I was rolling as a CPA and making good money and had a lot coming in, 6-figure income, big cars, houses, and all that shit, it was just an illusion, a total illusion. It looked good, sounded good, everybody was trying to do it, but I got to tell you guys, when I'm sitting right here with absolutely nothing, everything I own is inside that RV or in that truck. There may be a few things outside, but I can put them in the truck. That's for me now, and has been for the past about 15, 20 years. It took me a while to get here, but I got here before I finished, finally. So enjoy your life, guys. Thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all my videos. Why? You know why. Drink plenty of water. It doesn't cost you a penny, though. If you want to use the Amazon link, the way the Amazon link works is this. You click on it, go to Amazon. If you want to buy something, you buy it, or you can put it in your cart and come back within 6 months and get it out. I still get a little fee or commission for that. It's pennies, but it still does not cost you 1 penny. So if you choose to do that, fine. If you don't want to fool with it, I do not blame you. Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout. Kidney stones also help you lose weight, because you'll be full of water and you won't want to eat so much, and eating less is the only way to lose weight. You can't do like I did today. You can't have a Whataburger and fries and make it and lose weight. I guarantee you. What else? Stretch. Take deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose, mouth. Take a deep breath. Hold it for a few seconds. Breathe out slowly. That relieves stress, lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Sure. What else? Stretch, stretch, stretch. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, 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 walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day. Why? That's good for you too. You'll feel better for one thing, and you may live healthier a little longer. And then what else? stand guard at the door of your mind. Don't let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. You know, is that pretty simple? Yeah, all this stuff's simple, you know. And yeah, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day at a time. What else can I say? Other than adios, and I hope I can find the off button because I'm not sure where it is. Anyway, guys, adios. Enjoy your weekend. Another viral Beer 30 if I post it, which I probably won't. How do I turn it off? Here it is.